Well done, my people. So last video was overly negative and cynical and pessimistic. Of course, we can't really be doing that. So I'm going to be chatting about Nietzsche as well, because I like Nietzsche a lot and I like his ideas when he talks about the will to power. And I think the will to power is natural. This kind of ambition that all human beings have inside of us. Roadmen have it, gang members have it, and there's something about coming from the bottom, coming from a council estate, and in your mind, yet you're still like, I'm gonna be the greatest, I'm gonna be rich, I'm gonna have Lambos, Uruses, jewels. Like, there's something admirable about that, even if it's dumb, even if they're retarded. Still, there's something very great about how you overcome it. Even if you're doing something immoral, like dealing, like, guys, this channel is real. It's not about, I'm not always talking about good and bad and how, no, like, when it comes to things, man, your will to power, your ambition, it extends even more than what's good and bad morally. I feel like the gang member, the roadman, he doesn't care, and yeah, he just embraces it. I'm not saying that someone that just does beef in it, but even that's like a competition, and life's a competition, and being on roads is nature at the end of the day. Being in pen is nature. It's an unrestricted, uncivilized way of life. And I just wanted to say, like my channel's a philosophy channel, and it's deep down, it's about philosophy, innit? And I want to chat about UK rap as well, and how I feel like UK rap now is being completely just, it's level now, innit? Like, it's not anymore. Rap in general as a genre, it's got a ceiling to it as a music genre. Music in general, like, there's a limit. Sometimes everything's been done, and I feel like that's what UK rap's about now. Everything has been done, and yeah, you got new little styles evolving, but to be honest, it's just a combination of old styles, and then you got old samples and things like that. Cairo Keys, he has some like really UK rap is just becoming using American beats. That's what Tunde is doing. That's what Cairo Keys is doing. I use them examples. Heady One, like, it's starting to evolve into just American. And when it comes to UK rap, like, it's just dead. It's rinsed. I'll listen to a tune and it's got some dead, like, guy spitting about random shit. I remember listening to a tune and it was a South Asian guy rapping about how South Asians have more fat deposits on their body. Like, why are you rapping about that? It's because you ran out of ideas. That's all dead. Like, don't spit that if you're gonna spit about the Churchill famine on a drill track. But anyways, I feel like man are running out of ideas. They're drowning in a lack of creativity. And the only way you can get more creativity is to push the envelope. I feel like man just don't know what to spit about anymore. And it's really bugging me a lot. We need more creativity, you get me? And I think creativity is kind of pushed out when it comes to the UK. When someone wants to do something different, we don't like that. In America, when someone wants to do something different, people kind of applaud it a little bit more. In the UK, I remember when I was coming out doing my thing, Juice of the Catty, everyone was like, "Raw, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that?" No one likes to see someone try something new. But at the end of the day, that's how new things get evolved. I feel like grime in general, grime is authentic. That's the British rap genre. That's the British urban genre. Grime. Grime is a bunch of man shouting into mics. Yeah, it sounds unpleasant to the ears, but that's just that life. And grime had a bunch of people who were coming together into these sets. That's another thing. We need sets in the UK. We need people coming together in a community around each other, spitting bars, little events, things like that. I know the feds are gonna ban something like that. You get me? But end of the day, I feel like that's good for the UK. I feel like in general, the music scene, man, it's become stagnant, and these rappers, they're not really innovating that much. They're getting lazy, and we need something new, man. We need more of a will to power. We need more energy in the UK. There's low energy. And yeah, it's about the weather, but in general, man, there's been things in the past where Bugsy Malone came out with so much energy, and that whole Bugsy Chip beef, that was a huge surge of energy. and everyone felt something. You get me? I remember being in year 8 or something like that, and Bugsy was dissing Chip, and we were like, raw. There's a new kid on the block, and he's really pushing the limits. He comes from Manny. He's dissing man from London, and he's bringing respect to his town. We need something like that again. We need some more ground-breaking people, because when you don't have ground-breaking things, everything becomes stagnant. And like I said, when it comes to Nietzsche and the era of the last man, which he talks about, is when every guy is just sitting around, not really ambitious, they don't have a mindset of grandeur. And when it's like that, everything becomes so sad and pathetic and lost. But when we have huge ambitions of becoming great and going to Mars and creating the next technology, I'm against technology generally. I'm a neo-Luddite, but there's something good about that. You get me? Something good about man's ambition to raise above what you currently are at. And Potter Paper as well, he's someone, whenever you listen to Training Day, you hear the overman. You get me? You hear Potter Paper. He's not even Potter Paper there. He's kind of like channeling all the energy from the higher ups. You get me? From God or whatever. And I feel like that's what we need in the UK. We need Ubermensch, overman energy instead of this last man, depressive, feeling sorry for yourself vibes. And yeah, that's what I really wanted to talk about now. When it comes to man, yeah, man want gal. Man want gal. So you gotta think in your mind, I wanna get Usna. I have to invent something in order to get Usna. And that's what your road to power is. And you gotta imagine like beating while you're making a tune. I know that sounds mad in general, but I feel like that's the best way. Google sexual transmutation. When it comes to spitting bars, yeah, I feel like your flow is your flow of energy. And when you spit something that has a steady, you can feel the energy in your voice. You can feel all the negativity as well, turning the negative energy from your life, from that time that you got sent shop or that time that you got chefed. You put that into a track and you transmute that into positive energy, which is money. And money is like a flow of energy. Money is energy in it. It's blood. And once you make a good tune, you get rewarded with positive energy. So you're literally turning negativity into positivity that way. And I feel like that's where you have to go with it when you're making a UK. Like all the best tunes in it. Mons Malone, his tunes. Bugsy Malone, his tunes, all the best tunes, Potter Paper, Purple Rain, it's all recorded from the lowest depths and it all comes up into the, you get me, like all that spiritual concepts, the root chakra into the crown chakra, all that, yeah. And I feel like that's what it's about.